Good morning, my lovelies. Hi, it's Goddess Healing Oracle coming to you with another general energy reading for the collective. I know it's been a while since I posted. Just a ton of stuff has been going on with work and at home, and but I'm back, and I also had to deal with a technology issue where I wasn't able to store. I basically ran out of storage space, and I got that handled. So here I am, and it's great to connect with you, the energy. I just spent some time connecting and with Source and asking for wisdom and insight and protection, and I wanted to share that energy with you guys as well. In the pre-shuffle, what came out in the overall energy was the High Priestess, and this is a lovely card of intuition and empowerment, of secret knowledge, of knowledge that we have access to if we're willing to. And this is not gender-based. High Priestess, it could be a man or a woman, a male or female. It's the energy of going within to find the answers and not looking to the outside for answers, except the signs and synchronicities that we call into ourselves. So what we want to do is establish certain signs that are going to be meaningful to us, and we could hear them from other people, from readers, or we could decide, like number synchronicities, or one of the things that I've heard that Nikki Boo was talking about, she'll talk about butterflies or bees. She was talking about a couple weeks ago, and another thing was feathers. And I've seen all of those in the past couple weeks as I've been watching other readers, and it's like, okay, let me see if I see a feather, let me see if I see a butterfly, and it's like right away those things are happening. And it's because I was calling those signs to myself as a confirmation that that I was connected. And so you can do that as well. Just everything that seems to connect with you, just take that as a like a confirmation, and also think, what was I thinking now? What was I doing? What issue was I struggling with or seeking insight, and really feel what your gut feeling is. Another thing that I've been noticing is, how do I feel when I'm around certain people? So I just had a realization yesterday that every time a certain person is around me, I immediately become exhausted and start yawning. And this is a person that I cannot be sleepy around. It's one of the higher up people at my job. It's like, why all of a sudden? And it never happens throughout the day. Any other time, well, no, there's one other person that gives me a feeling like that. And I was like, wow, I just realized that this person is draining the energy from everyone and everything around them when they're there. And this person is a very charismatic person, but I didn't realize that I had my energetic portal just open, like the faucet was turned on, and people that are able to do that were just taking from me. And I was like, whoa. So I immediately stopped, and I called my energy back. I shut down that. And I said, wow, I have been very unaware that certain people, and they might not be doing it on purpose. They got a little bit of vocal fry there. So this is something that I'm saying is true. It's like either they know it and they're doing it on purpose because they've trained to do that, or they just naturally are basically energy vampires. And I was just like, whoa, no, I do not want to donate or contribute my energy to this person. So that was one thing that happened yesterday. And then after I made that decision, all of a sudden I was fine. I wasn't sleepy, I wasn't tired, I wasn't yawning. I was like, whoa, you really have to be careful, because remember that this world, this 3D, is just it's just a physical cloak over the spiritual world. What's going on in reality is spiritual, and it's really going on internally within our own being and within our own state. So as we move around throughout the world, don't even pay attention almost to what's going on. Just have a shield over yourself of a distance, like a separation, so that we become observers of what is going on, and we can then evaluate everything without reacting to it, in the 3D way, without just letting our emotions and whatnot getting tangled in things. Just notice, how do you feel? Notice signs and things that you see. Notice even the weather is something that I've realized is a demonstration of some of my internal state, and I can take energy from it, or I can be accepting of whatever it is. Like if it's raining, for instance, I don't think of it as being, like it has been in the Northeast lately. It was raining for several days and there was a tremendous amount of flooding. To me, I'm like, okay, what spiritually is happening? What does this mean? And water represents emotion and knowledge, hidden knowledge. It also represents a feminine energy, and it represents cleansing, just a washing away of old, or the opportunity to wash away and to cleanse as well. So that's one thing. So the High Priestess, and then the Emperor came out. So you know how I like to talk about us as awakened people bringing our masculine and feminine aspects into balance. And so the Emperor could be, if you're a masculine energy watching this, well, what I'm basically saying is that this could represent us, whoever we are that's watching, whether you're a man or a woman, or whatever you identify with. Emperor is a leader, is a boss of bosses. It's a king of kings, someone who has taken responsibility, has been willing to take responsibility for every aspect of their lives, and other people too. See, that's the thing with a leader, is that they look beyond. They've got their internal state basically, under, not, I'm going to say under control, because we all have things that we're still working on. We're all on a journey, but they've got it to the point where they can now want to reach out and help others establish and lead and guide other people. So this is where we are. No matter where we are in our own journey, as Master Sri Akashna said yesterday, there's somebody who's not as far along as we are, that we can help guide and bring them along. And that was like a very, very powerful statement that he made, that really helped me, because you look at there's a lot of people like him, or like other people that I look up to, and I would love to be able to help as many people as they're helping. But I'm just not there yet, but that doesn't mean I can't help anybody, or I can't be a guide or to anybody. So the Emperor, it's just us wanting to take that step to, because it can be, you can feel inadequate. There's a sense where you can feel inadequate when especially you're a light worker, or you feel you have spiritual gifts, but you haven't trained, or you're just newly awakened. It's like, oh, I really can't, I don't have a voice or a platform or something. No, you do. You haven't acknowledged it yet. You probably speak to your friends and family. You probably give them sage advice. People probably tell you all their problems, like out of nowhere, even sometimes strangers. And you're like, okay, well, that was weird. We don't do that around here, like in America especially. We don't just tell, random strangers. But there's a reason why. They recognize the light that is coming from you, and it's shining into the dark space that they have, the void that they have, and they're looking for guidance from you, and you're able to provide that because you're not where that person is. You maybe once had been, and you're like, well, this is such a coincidence. This person is dealing with like some things that I've dealt with, home insecurity, food insecurity, things like that. I've been there. I can actually tell them that there is a life beyond that. You will get through this, and the kind of steps that you're able to take, or the kind of mindset that I was able to adopt to overcome those struggles. And then the Two of Cups came out. So this is talking about partnership, a romance, a soulmate, possibly a relationship. It's cups, so that's water energy, once again emotions. And so we could be coming into a time of a soulmate or a partnership that's coming in that'll be just fit, just meet for our what we're looking for. And this isn't a situation where when you have a soulmate come in, it's not that it's something that you it's not like it's you lack. It's an additive relationship where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Each person, it has to be whole in themselves in order to attract. So remember, you don't want to be out here feeling like you lack something, but what you want to do is acknowledge that you are complete within yourself, and then that is going to draw in what is right for you. If you're in an energy of lack and of want or desperation, that's gonna make it harder for what you want to come in, what you think you want or need, because you're not ready for it, because that person's not going to equip you. You're going to be the energy vampire in that situation. If you feel like you lack, then you're trying to draw in from other sources to complete yourself. That's never going to work. That is a very, very imbalanced situation that is never going to be healthy, whether it's in a work situation or in a romantic relationship. So so as I was shuffling at the bottom of the deck, that it was the Hermit, the Sun. So Hermit is that coming, that being alone, and that being very introspective and learning, gaining insights from not partnering. So this is a time where we're healing and becoming the best versions of ourselves that we can at the time, with the equipment and the resources that we have available to us, so that we can move on to the next level. But then the very next card is the Sun. So that means that healing and fulfillment is coming, happiness and a rebirth to the next level, to whatever the next level is for us. The Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Wands. It's like a building, like a time where things are being established. And it might be with the Three of Wands, we see that there would be like a waiting energy, but a waiting because we've already kind of laid the groundwork or established a certain foundation or planted the seeds, and we're waiting for the harvest to come in at that point. Let's see what else is down here. Yeah, just a lot of things. So let me just see. I was like, have to go into work. I'm gonna have to keep this short. Let me just see if anything else comes out. It feels great to connect with you guys. If you have anything specific you'd like me to inquire about, money or romance, or any questions you'd like to me to read on for you personally, comment down below. Ooh, the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. Let me just split and see what's the Three of Pentacles. So that's collaboration. That's going along with the Two of Cups, like a partnership type of energy coming in, of working together with other people, which that will be a lot of times that's an integral part of an ascension, where especially if you want to get your message out there, whatever the Seven of Pentacles, this is like working on something, being persistent, being diligent, yeah. And sorry, somebody, they're texting me. But let's see what's at the top of the deck here. The Six of Swords. So moving away from something that no longer serves you. and being willing to go on a new adventure. That's something I'm going to do soon. I might be changing my job, and I have some decisions to make, but I am ready for a new challenge, a new adventure, and to collaborate with some new people. So this reading is just as much for myself as for you guys. Anyway, it was great connecting for a while. Let me leave you with that and with my blessings for a lovely day, and I'll connect with you again soon. Love you. Bye.